is the source of is the main place where immune cells are active. Immune cells, white blood cells, travel around through the blood, but they do their work in connective tissue. So many autoimmune and many immune disorders take place in connective tissue, and I'll be writing about that and talking about that here in the next few days. I also have, I've been meaning to tell you guys this, I got a whole bunch of these longevity cards that are good for 10% to 85% off of prescription drugs. Now, obviously you guys know I'm not a big believer in using prescription drugs, but if you know somebody who's taking prescription drugs, spending a lot of money using prescription drugs, I got a bunch of cards here. These are longevity, I don't know what they call them, premiums, I guess, giveaways. And each one of these cards is good for 10% to 85% off of a prescription drug. And I got a bunch of these, and they're just sitting around in my office. So if you know anybody on prescription drugs and they're spending a lot of money, or if you're spending a lot of money on prescription drugs and you send me a self-addressed stamped envelope, I will send you back a few of these cards. I'll send 4 or 5 of these cards for every self-addressed stamped envelope that I get. You want to send me a note with a self-addressed stamped envelope, send it to The Brightside, care of pharmacist Ben Fuchs, 1750-1 30th Street, number 179, Boulder, Colorado, 80301. That's The Brightside, care of pharmacist Ben Fuchs, 1750-1 30th Street, number 179, Boulder, Colorado, 80301. If you send me a self-addressed stamped envelope, I will send by return mail a few of these cards, these 10% to 85% off prescription cards. All right. So, continuing on with connective tissue building, we've been talking about glycine and creatine. Later on here, I'm going to tell you about sulfur. Finish up telling you about sulfur. There's a few more things I want to talk about with gelatin. Gelatin is an awesome, underappreciated nutritional supplement. All the supplements that we're talking about here today are very underappreciated. Gelatin is a source of glycine. Gelatin is another word for collagen. When you eat gelatin, you're eating collagen, folks. And eating collagen is one of the best ways that you can help your body build collagen, which is the most important of the proteins of the substances in connective tissue. Gelatin is a source of glycine. Gelatin is important for skin. For you ladies out there worried about wrinkling, gelatin and collagen supplements can help build connective tissue, which is what breaks down when we have wrinkles and accelerated aging. Gelatin can also be important for bone building. Of course, this whole topic about connective tissue really is about osteoporosis and bone building. So using gelatin to build connective tissue is also a great way to build bone too. Gelatin has a long history of use for cosmetic reasons, for keeping wrinkles away, but not a lot of people recognize the total bodybuilding anabolic properties of gelatin, which, like creatine, is a tripeptide. It's made up of 3 amino acids. Eating gelatin is eating collagen, and that means you're going to be getting glycine as well as the other collagen-building amino acids. Most of the work that was done on gelatin, or a lot of the work, not most of the work, a lot of the research work that's been done on gelatin has been done showing that gelatin improves digestive health and digestive wellness. Gelatin can help with spasms. Gelatin has antacid properties. If you have Crohn's disease or celiac disease or IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, ulcerative colitis, pretty much any digestive health issue can improve with a daily dose of gelatin. A good daily dose of gelatin, and at least the research that's been done on gelatin has been done on a 10% solution. That means about a tablespoon of gelatin per 4 ounces of water. You can do it once a day. A tablespoon in 4 ounces of water is a little over 10%. Drink it down slowly. If you use warm water, it will help the gelatin absorb. Gelatin has a coating quality and a soothing quality on the gut. In addition to helping rebuild the digestive lining, it can coat and soothe the digestive lining as well. The digestive lining, for most of us, gets a lot of abuse, and the digestive lining is constantly repairing itself. Anything you can do to help accelerate the repair of the digestive lining is going to be in your interest, and getting the amino acids from gelatin is a great way to help stimulate the healing and the growth and the regeneration of digestive lining tissue. In fact, a lot of the benefits of bone soup as a soothing food substance for the intestine, for the digestive tract, comes from the gelatin that's dissolved off of the bones. In the category of miscellaneous, you can use gelatin as a protein-rich hair conditioner. Just add some warm water to dissolve the gelatin and then put it in your hair for 15 or 20 minutes and then rinse it out. If you make a concentrated solution of gelatin, you can actually use it as a hair gel, depending on the concentration that you use. And you get your hair pretty stiff with a gelatin hair gel. You can even make a face mask the same way, a gelatin or collagen face mask. Folks pay a lot of money at the salon or at spas to have collagen treatments. Plain old gelatin makes a great collagen treatment for your skin. It's not going to necessarily help you with your collagen if you put it on topically, but what it will do is it can act as a great moisturizer for the skin, help soften the skin. If you mix in a little bit of honey or a little bit of oats or milk in your gelatin, you get a nice healing mask. It can help you with acne. It can be soothing. It can be relaxing. If you grind up some papaya or pineapple, you can also get some nice exfoliating properties as well. All right, so that's a lot of stuff from plain old simple gelatin. And now I just want to say a couple of things about sulfur. We'll have to finish up sulfur tomorrow. And then we'll continue talking about fat-soluble vitamins for helping build connective tissue. So sulfur is a hardening element. It's electrically active. It's one of the big 6 elements of life. The big 6 elements of life are called the CHNOPS elements, CHNOPS, CHNOPS elements. Carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, phosphorus, and S for sulfur. CHNOPS, CHNOPS, those are the 6 big elements of life. Most of us don't have to worry about carbon, hydrogen, or nitrogen. Oxygen, maybe a little bit because we're not breathing a lot, and phosphorus is in most foods. But sulfur deficiencies are unfortunately becoming more and more common because sulfur is so important to biological systems. The way you get sulfur is, at least the best way to get sulfur, is going to be through animal products. Once again, sulfur, bone-building and connective tissue-building substances like sulfur are animal substances. So animal products are going to be your best sources of sulfur, especially dairy and eggs. But if you're a vegan, or if you don't eat a lot of animal protein, it becomes a little trickier to get sulfur. And this is where deficiencies to this really super important mineral become much more likely. So what do? Well, I'll tell you what. One of my favorite foods for getting sulfur, in fact, one of my favorite all-time foods for everything in the body, is seaweed. Eat seaweed. It's a rich source of sulfur. It's a rich source of iodine. It's a rich source of protein, or at least amino acids. It's a rich source of B vitamins. It's a rich source of environmental protecting nutrients. Seaweed is amazing, amazing, amazing stuff, especially if you're a vegan. If I was a vegan, I would be eating seaweed all day long. You can buy it dry at the health food store and crack it over salads and really make your salads much more healthy and nutritious. All right, I'm Pharmacist Ben. We're coming back with your phone calls at 855-660-4261 right after this. Don't go away.
If you're worried about your health and you're tired of the nasty side effects of harsh drugs or antibiotics, then look no further. Supernatural Silver is the answer. Supernatural Silver is a powerful immune system enhancer that can be used every day to help keep you healthy and well with none of those nasty side effects. It's extremely safe for use internally as well as topically. And Supernatural Silver is hundreds of times more effective than colloidal or ionic silver. It is perfect for use in the sinuses, eyes, ears, and on any wound or skin issue. Supernatural Silver is also extremely effective when taken orally and can help fight off bacteria, viruses, and mold that may be overwhelming your immune system. Go to supernaturalsilver.com, supernaturalsilver.com, and use the promo code SILVER2014 for 20% off of your entire order and give yourself and your loved ones a fighting chance with Supernatural Silver.
It's hard to imagine when things are going reasonably well just how quickly things can change. But what would it take? Economic collapse, massive crop failure, chemical or biological attack? So many situations could find you in the grocery looking to pick up food for your family only to find that the shelves are empty. There's nothing. Don't let that happen. Act today to make sure that if it ever comes to that, you and your family will be provided for. Visit freezedryguy.com to look at the wide variety of survival foods available. Freeze-dried foods from the Freeze Dry Guy store longer, rehydrate faster, are nutritionally superior to, and taste better than any other long-term storage food available. Visit freezedryguy.com or call toll-free 866-404-3663. freezedryguy.com.
Hi, this is Steve Sanchez, and based on a recent study, it was found that 57 million Americans had legal issues over the last 12 months, but only 60% of those studied sought out the services of a lawyer. Why? In a nutshell, affordability. Well, my friends at Legal Shield have created a solution that can help you not if, but when you need an attorney. For as little as $17 per month, Legal Shield will provide you unlimited access to qualified attorneys at an accomplished law firm for advice and counsel on legal issues, no matter how serious or trivial. For over 40 years and with 1.4 million families across North America, Legal Shield can help you, the loyal GCN listener. Representatives are standing by now to answer your questions, so call them now at 1-855-340-SAVE. That's 1-855-340-7283, or visit them at lsprotection.com. That's lsprotection.com.
Results will vary from case to case.
This alert just came in. This special announcement is for business owners and leaders of organizations who've been waiting for the right time to build. General Steel has made it impossible to wait any longer with rock-bottom prices that could save you thousands. That's right, General Steel, America's leader in pre-engineered structures, is offering buildings at prices you will never see again. Don't miss these prices. A 50 by 100 for $33,000. You heard right. That's 5,000 square feet for $33,000. Manufacturers, if you need a larger building, try a 100 by 100 commercial building for $129,000. You can't afford to rent with these prices. Imagine a 70 by 100 foot church building for under $69,000. With the economy improving and interest rates still at historic lows, you can't afford to wait. So call 866-91-STEEL. Lock in your price now. Call 866-91-STEEL. That's 866-917-8335.
For over 5 years, you've been hearing about the Berkey Guy, so you may know a few things about him. For example, you are well aware of the superior quality and effectiveness of Berkey water filters and accessories. But did you know the Berkeys have had independent lab tests done to prove just how effective they are? It's true, and he can email you the test results. Just visit GoBerkey.com. You may also know that the Berkey Guy has helped tens of thousands of people get better prepared. Now here's something you may not know. GoBerkey.com has amazing specials and deals all the time on a wide variety of survival and preparedness products. Most ready to ship same day. Visit the Berkey Guy at GoBerkey.com and be sure to click the red Products on Sale Now button. You can always call toll-free 877-886-3653. Again, that's 877-886-3653. GoBerkey.com, home of the Berkey Guy.
We are the premier independent talk radio network, the Genesis Communications Network, GCN.
Welcome back to the Brightside. Thank you for joining us, friends. We got a couple of lines open for you at 855-660-4261. Try to get on board early. We'll try to get all our calls today. 855-660-4261. If you want to learn more about the Youngevity products, head over to brightsideben.com and take a look at our shopping cart with all the Youngevity products, including my personal favorite, the BTT, Beyond Tangy Tangerine. You'll find all the Youngevity products that you hear advertised on the Brightside at brightsideben.com. You can also call the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470. Check out my blog, pharmacistben.com. If you have an Android phone, you can also carry the Brightside with you. Thank you to Ted Anderson at the Genesis Communication Network. You get to download the Brightside app and carry the Brightside with you wherever you go. Let's see what else. If you know anybody on prescription drugs, or if you're on prescription drugs and you're spending a lot of money, I don't encourage prescription drugs, obviously. I know too much about them. I know to be able to encourage anybody who uses prescription drugs. But if you are taking prescription drugs, I've got a bunch of coupons for you, save 10 to 85% off of your prescription drugs, and these are good at most drugstores. If you send me a self-addressed stamped envelope to the Brightside, care of Pharmacist Ben Fuchs, 1750-130th Street, number 179, Boulder, Colorado, 80301. I will send you back a couple of these. I'll send you out a few of these 10 to 85% off your prescription drug coupons. Okay, let's see if there's any